Hi, today I wanted to share something that I received and I purchased on eBay, and I just received it today. It was purchased on 5/14 and it just arrived today on 5/19. This is a Annabelle Hugs monkey from Ashton Drake. The artist was Ina Volprich. I love monkeys. I've always had several different monkeys in my collection, and I've even sculpted them from clay before, so I was looking forward to getting one of these and seeing what it was like. This is a good sized box. It measures almost 15 inches long and about 11 and a half tall there. So I'm going to put it on pause and open it up. It's kind of funny they put fragile, handle with care this side up. I thought that was cute. Okay, we've got quite a bit of packing here. She's packed really with some bubble, whatever they're called. And so we're just going to remove all that, and I'm going to try to keep this video moving because I have a tendency to make my videos too long and probably drag out and boring. So here she is. Like I said, I've never had one of these before. I was really anxious to see what it was like, how big it was. They're advertised as 22 inches long. I wanted to just see what the vinyl was like. The head is hard. The vinyl itself is probably not hard, but I think it's on like it's got some sort of a form, like styrofoam inside. Whatever it is, it's hard. And the hands are soft. I'm not sure if it's truly real. I think it is because it's pretty soft. The limbs are 3/4. We'll take her clothes off here in a minute. And yeah, she's really soft. Okay, so I put a measuring stick up against her. This is the yardstick, but it folds over, so I've only got it 2/3 folded out, but she, from head to toe, she's 22 inches. So you have to stretch the toe all the way down. So I'm going to take her little outfit off so you can see her. She's on wire armature, which I may take out. Actually, I don't think I'll take it out of the arm because you can make the arm bend. I might just remove some of the stuffing so she's not so stiff. There. Let's see what the legs are like. Looks like she's got a band-aid or something on. Not sure what that is. So, let's see. Yeah, she's got the armature wire in her legs so that you can bend the legs. Looks like she's still wearing her Ashton Drake diaper, which has come loose, you know, from time. And that's fine because I'll replace it, although it's still pretty clean looking. So her cloth body's kind of short trunked, like Ashton Drake is kind of famous for their cloth bodies are a little short trunked, a little shorter than I would like, but still they're nice. I like Ashton Drake. I'm not ragging on them. She's got her eyelashes, looks like one's coming loose, which, you know, is no problem. She was purchased used, so there's her little ears. Orangutan's ears are different than chimp ears, and I'll show you that in just a minute because I have a reborn chimp here. Her fingers are not bent. Well, she's got some wicked looking long fingers. I saw that on eBay on different ones, and I thought, I wonder if you can bend them, but they're straight. Now this one, the fingers are a little more curved and bent. So I was checking her out, and the wire is just in the arms and the legs. It's not up in the cloth body. So I could take some of the stuffing out, and then her head would move around a little freer, you know, go off to the side. I touched in some of my other videos, you can watch them, on how to position the stuffing so that the head doesn't just fall back like she has a broken neck. but it will move forward some, which she does some, but she's just still a little stiffer than I want. And I also might at some point make her a little longer cloth body. As I touched in my other videos, I like to keep my Ashton Drake dolls as close to original as possible, in case I want to use them to sell doll clothes, so that it'll look like it does on my monkey, on your monkey. But like if I made her cloth body just like maybe an inch longer, it's not going to really affect things that much, and it'll still look about the same. Now, I was kind of undecided on if I wanted this one, and there was another one on eBay they were advertising as Annabelle Hugs, but it had an open mouth. And I knew it wasn't Annabelle Hugs, but I wasn't familiar with what it was. And after research, I found out it was Momoko, Monkeying Around, I think is what it's called. It's a monkey by the same artist, Ina Volprich. And I think the fingers are more bent on it. Well, when I get it, I should receive it like in 2 or 3 days. And I'm going to do a comparison video of this one and the other one. I really thought this one was cute. She has a very serious face, and maybe a little more realistic than the other one. We'll see when she comes. But I do like the open mouth monkeys because you can do the bottle or pacifier, or they just maybe have a little more expression. But I did think this one was more realistic looking. But I am going to do a comparison video. I can't wait to receive it and do that. So right now I'm going to show you a comparison with, this is a Ashton Drake Reese. No, not Risa. Risa, I think it is. And she's a silicone baby. Yeah, she's silicone. And she's made by the artist Melissa McCrory. I couldn't tell you what year. I did buy her used. As I touched in my other videos, if you leave stuff up against the silicone for long periods of time or in the heat, it will leave a mark and you may never get it out. I purchased her this way. She had a headband on. I didn't ask before buying her. When she came, I took the headband off and it had a permanent mark. Now, I do believe that some of it has come out over time, but I've had her probably 3 years. So there's the worst of it right there. But I don't care. I enjoyed her. I did change her eyes. She has all brown glass eyes. She did have, like this one, where she had the whites of the eyes, you know, like more like a person eye. But I didn't like it on her. I changed it to this. And I had an Umi too, which is made by the same artist and about the same size as this one, about 16 inch. Or maybe it's 14, 15, somewhere in there. And the Umi had closed hands and closed, the feet were all curled up, so the toes and the fingers were not distinctive. And I'm kind of funny about that. I'm a feet person as far as my dolls, and I loved the feet having the toes all distinct, and they're all separated, and the fingers, they aren't separated on that one. They're closed, but it's like a little fist. But on this one, fingers are separated. And then she has the open mouth, which is the big thing with me. There's a bottle. I couldn't find one of my Reborn bottles with the formula in it, so I just picked this vintage glass bottle real quick. So, and you see her ears. I think she has more of a orangutan. I think that's what she is. So you see the ears. Okay, now I'm going to show you a Reborn Chimp. First, I wanted to show you the size comparison on these two. There's the head, and there's the legs, and you can see Annabelle is larger, quite a bit larger, but I think Risa is adorable, so I'll get the Chimp now. Okay, this is my little Chimp Reborn. Let's see, it's a Reborn Bonnie by Amy Cox Ferreira. Not sure how you say the last name. The Reborn artist was Kelly's Weekend Nursery from Canada, and I purchased it November 22nd, 2020. So she reborned it in a brown, but actually the chimp would be more black. So, but you see the difference in the ears. Those are chimp ears. And some differences in the face. I probably will put the black in at some point where it should be on it like as a real chimp. Baby don't have any hair, came bald, so it came as a girl, has pierced ears. I took the earrings out. I just thought the baby looked more like a boy, and this is how it was dressed for Christmas. And this baby is probably 18 inches, full leg there, see it, full leg, and it's 3/4 arm. I'm not going to take his clothes off because that's not what we're dealing with today. But I did remove some of the stuffing on this baby for my liking, and you can see the baby still has posture, but the head will move. It doesn't fall back looking like it's got a broken neck. It will go to the front more, so you have the cute little posing for the baby. Now I laid them all three out here so you can see the size difference. Maybe you can't tell with Annabelle, but she is probably 4 inches bigger, or definitely her features are bigger. Hands and feet are quite large. And little Reese, she's, I mean, you can just see the comparison on the sizes there. And sometimes when you see these Ashton Drake dolls online and you're trying to figure out what's the difference in this one and that was kind of where I was coming from with this one and the Momoko. It's like, are they the same size? Because I think Momoko was listed as 18 inches, but it looked larger, but the one that I purchased was used and it was listed as 22 inches, but in the actual Ashton Drake listing it's listed as 18 inches. And so I'm trying to figure out, is Annabelle really that much larger than Momoko? Or you know, because sometimes the Ashton Drake's dolls are listed as one length and they're really a little bit smaller than that, just like with a lot of manufactured dolls. So when I get the other one in, which I believe to be Momoko as far as best I could figure, I will put them both side by side in case you have the same questions about it as I did, and we will see, are their hands like the same size, and their feet, are they the same length, is their head, does it look the same size, and you know, why were they listed as different sizes? But I'm anxious to do that, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to keep Annabelle as a girl. The Momoko, I'm thinking about it will be a boy. And maybe they will be twins if they're close to the same size. But this vinyl is not silicone. The Risa is silicone. The one I showed you. This is silicone. And her head is firmer silicone. Might have a something in it like styrofoam or something, a form. But her limbs are definitely silicone. This is a, I'd say True Touch, or Real Touch, no, Truly Real, maybe that's what it is. They have different terms. I'm not really well versed on them, but it's like softer than a regular vinyl. Of course, I said the head's hard, but because it's got some sort of a form in it, but and it's hollow. Well, it's like stuffed. I like it. I don't like my dolls stuffed with glass beads so that the limbs are hard, like my Reborn. So a lot of times I take it out and redo it. You know, everybody has the way they like it, so I'm not ragging on anybody or any artist or anything. And I like Ashton Drake dolls. I'm actually purchasing more of them lately than I used to. I used to just like, well, you know, might as well just do Reborn because they're more one of a kind. But you can actually, Ashton Drake dolls, you know, you look at them on eBay and stuff, and you look at them used, or look at them, the pictures that show the real ones, and you can pretty well see what you're getting. And they just, I like them for the money. So, and then a lot of people have them, so you can interact or look at videos about them and that kind of thing. But I'll have to figure out how I'm going to dress Annabelle. Maybe I'll have her dressed for the next video, and maybe I'll have an outfit picked out for Momoko when it comes. So I hope this helped you. As I've said before in my videos, I want them to be informative, so that when you look at my video, you learn something that maybe you had questions about, because I search videos and, you know, people do box openings and stuff, and I'm really, when I do that, I'm longing for any details I can get or any information about whatever doll they're opening that will help me in making decisions on whether I want to do that one or not. So, looks like she's going to be a lot of fun. Look at that. I mean, if you want to make a video and have movement. So, this one also, see this dark here? I don't believe that's natural to the doll. Some of the Ashton Drake Truly Real dolls get that dark on them, and there's a way you can remove them, and I'm going to try that, and maybe I'll have some information on that by the time we open the other one. So I'm going to close this for now because it's getting long, of course, as mine always do. And I'll be back in 2 or 3 days whenever the other one arrives, and we will review on how Annabelle Hugs compares with Momoko Monkey and Around. So until then, bye-bye.